When we were trying to put together an appropriate therapy and mental health plan for our daughter, it was a little bit challenging, and we ran into a few stumbling blocks. I think the first stumbling block we encountered was the fact that the first therapist that we found, my daughter really didn't connect with very well. She wasn't opening up and giving good information. And so we really had to look and try to find other therapists that we could talk to have her see if she connected a little better. And that's important for anyone who's experiencing mental health challenges. In our lives as adults, we don't always connect with everyone we encounter, and that's the same when we are finding doctors or mental health providers or anyone else. We don't always connect with the first person. So it's important to keep trying. If the first person you try really isn't as effective as you would hope they would be, it's very appropriate and a good thing to try and find another, and then find another and find another until you find someone that you do connect with. So when we did find someone that my daughter connected with and was able to open up to, it was very helpful, because that person then got the information that he needed to formulate a plan. So we put together a plan that included talk therapy as well as medications. And we went and implemented that plan, and we gave it a little bit of time and realized that it wasn't quite working as well as we wanted to. And that was when I realized as a parent that my role in this process was very important as well, because I needed to look at what was happening with my daughter personally and then go and take that information back to the therapist and say, well, you know, this may be working, but I don't think this is. So can we look at other things and try something else to see if we can help her? So being part of a team and realizing that they are the medical experts, but you are the expert on your child, and you really know what's best for them personally and with their home situation, and have very valid, important information to give and provide, that can be extremely effective as you're formulating a plan for your child. So don't be afraid to be persistent, to take that information back to the therapist and say, I think we may need to tweak things. Can we try something else? And really work together as a team to find an appropriate treatment plan. And we did, and that's something that's a work in progress. It's always going to be hard, and probably something that we're going to be working on for, I don't know if it will be her entire life, but it will be many years to come as we help her overcome the new challenges that arise as she's now entering young adulthood and becoming more independent. We're going to continually need to work on these plans to help keep her as functional and happy and integrated as she possibly can be.